Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is so weird for me. I'm filming on my cell phone and this is a true get ready with me. Like, it is a Tuesday morning, I'm getting ready for work. I have like 10 extra minutes. I got ready extra fast today because I just really wanted to film today. Like, it's been about a month since I filmed any kind of video because I've been so super busy. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a backstory, and before I begin, I'm going to disclaim that I might not be able to talk about all these products like as I'm putting them on, so I'm going to link them all down below for you. I always link all my products in the description box for you. In case you're new to my channel and you didn't know that, they will all be listed down below so you can like check them out. I'll list them in the order that I use them. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just get into it, get started. So I have been incredibly busy, you guys. I just got back from Arizona. So if you guys don't know, I live in North Carolina, but I'm originally from Arizona, and I've been in North Carolina for like a year and a half now, almost a year and a half. And I hadn't been back to Arizona since last Christmas, so it's been almost a year. My mirror is right here, by the way. I also have like a big mirror right here because I'm sitting at my vanity, but like this is the mirror that I use. Anyways, this has been really good. This is in my project pan. 9 by New Year's, I think is what I called it. CoverGirl lid lockup. But anyways, I hadn't been back since Christmas of last year. So I was like, obviously missing my family, missing all my favorite restaurants, missing the warm weather. You guys, it is so cold in Charlotte. Although we had like a heat wave recently. And it was like pretty hot while I was gone, apparently. I don't know. But anyways, I was gone for a week and a half, and I got to see all my family and my friends, and I got to eat some yummy Mexican food. I have to say, that's probably the thing I miss the most. Aside from my family and friends and stuff. This is the Tarte Clean Slate Primer, by the way. Love it. I love it so much. I love it way more than the Benefit Professional. So this is in my 9 by New Year's, and I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I haven't even touched it just because, well, I did touch it, but then once I started using it again, I realized how much I really dislike it. I used to love the Benefit Professional. It used to be like my holy grail primer, but it makes my skin so slippery, and then anything I put on top of it, like, it looks okay at first, but then as I go throughout the day, my skin starts to get a little bit oily and it starts to kind of like slip off. It's so weird. So, and anytime I even touch my skin, it just like makeup slides off. So I don't know, especially on my nose. I don't know. I don't want to waste that product. I might put it on my Poshmark maybe because it's still a pretty good product, but maybe I'll try to use it. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer. I have been liking this. I will say it's very thick and it's kind of sticky, so you really have to work to blend it in, but because it's like that kind of like creamy, sticky consistency, I don't feel like it like crepes or makes my under eyes look dry. I feel like I've had that issue a lot lately where my under eyes have just been looking really, really dry, and I think it has something to do with the weather change, but I also think it has something to do, my nose is runny by the way too, so I'm sorry if I'm like sniffing. I don't have a tissue. I have Q-tips. I don't have a tissue nearby. I'm sorry if I'm sniffing a lot throughout this, but my under eyes have just been really, really dry, and I think it has something to do with just me getting older, which really sucks. Getting old is no fun. Even though I'm not that old. But anyways, so yeah, I have to say the Mexican food in Charlotte, actually anywhere in the South, is like, does not compare to the Mexican food in Arizona and California. Like, it's just so good. I missed it so much. So I got to eat at all my favorite restaurants. I got to see all my favorite people. One of my best friends is getting married, so we went wedding dress shopping and she found her dress, which is so exciting. I know how exciting it is to find your dress. So she found it really quick too. Like she kind of knew what she wanted, and so yeah, that'll be fun to have all the wedding stuff coming up, which is actually another thing I wanted to kind of chat with you guys about. So we're gonna have to start planning a bachelorette party soon, and my bachelorette party was in Nashville and it was so good. This is the Too Faced banana powder. This is in my 9 by New Year's also. I'm getting there. Yeah, my bachelorette party was so good. It was so fun. I think Nashville was like the perfect place for it. But she's a little bit on the fence as to where she wants her bachelorette party. So I kind of wanted to get your guys's, I was going to say y'all's, but I feel so Southern when I say that. Y'all's input, whoopsie, on good bachelorette party locations. So we're going to try to stay away from anything that has Zika virus, just because of family planning and stuff. You know, we're a bunch of girls that are in that age. So so yeah, Mexico is off the table. Pretty much anywhere in the Caribbean is off the table. So yeah, let me know, you know, bachelorette party locations that you guys recommend. I was kind of thinking like Charleston. Now of course I have to keep in mind everybody except for me lives in Arizona, which is on the other side of the country. So of course I'm going to be like, oh, Charleston, New Orleans, just because those are the things that are closest to me and those are what pop in mind first. I have a feeling we're gonna travel anyways. Like it's not gonna be in Arizona and it's not gonna be in Charlotte. So it's, you know, we're gonna travel anyways. But yeah, Charleston was my recommendation. The Bahamas has been talked about a little bit too. Of course I went there for my honeymoon. But yeah, let me know. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Powder Foundation. I kind of rediscovered this. This is in my 9 by New Year's as well. I rediscovered this when I was decluttering my stuff, my collection, and I really like that foundation, you guys. Although when I was in Arizona, I was at Sephora with my sister and my sister's friend, and she asked me what kind of powder foundation I recommend. I was like, oh, I have the perfect one. Like, I have been obsessed with this Tarte powder foundation. So we went over to the Tarte section because I was gonna, you know, help her get color matched or whatever, and they didn't have it in store. So I'm kind of wondering if it's discontinued or if it's being discontinued, because it is an older product. It's kind of embarrassing to say, but I bought that exact one like 4 years ago, maybe more, maybe 5 years ago. I mean, it's a powder foundation. I bought it like the day it launched. I used to be a huge Bare Minerals fan. Bare Minerals powder foundation used to be the only foundation that I would wear for a very long time, like starting in high school and all the way through college. I mean, pretty much until I started really getting into YouTube, which was probably like 2010. And even then, I just kind of like dabbled in other foundations. I didn't like full on like commit to other foundations, you know. I would kind of like, I got into BB creams for a while. But yeah, I was pretty much dedicated to Bare Minerals only for a long, long time. And then Tarte, I got into Tarte blushes. That was kind of like the first, I mean, that was probably the first, like, I don't want to say first high-end, the first thing that YouTube, no, that's a lie. Probably MAC was the first thing that YouTube made me buy. But anyways, Tarte blushes were one of the first products that like I had heard about through YouTube. I think it was 11th Gorgeous. I heard talking about doll face. I think they got it in like a Birchbox or something, you know, back in the day when Birchbox would give you full-size products. I think, anyway, whatever. it was definitely 11th Gorgeous, and it was definitely the color Doll Face that they were talking about. So I like went to Ulta and I bought Doll Face, and of course I fell in love. And then I kind of went crazy and bought all of them. Well, I started with Doll Face, and then I bought Exposed. And you guys know Exposed is my favorite. And then once I had those two, I kind of fell in love and bought them all. And I remember there was only like 8 shades of those blushes originally, and I like went on a hunt and bought all 8 of them. And now there's a ton. Now they have like limited edition ones and gift sets and anyways, but so yeah, I started with the blushes, and then Tarte just kind of became one of my favorite brands because of the blushes. And so when they launched this powder foundation, and I was like a dedicated Bare Minerals powder foundation person, I was kind of like, oh, this is just like Bare Minerals, but it's Tarte, which is one of my favorite brands. And so I bought it, and I kind of like, you know, I used it for a while, and then I started to use other things because, you know, that's what YouTube does to you. And I just put it in my drawer, and I kind of forgot about it. And I've always kept it simply because powder foundations, I feel like they don't really go bad. I feel like powder products can last you a while. Unless you're using them on a lot of different people and you're getting lots of different like facial oils and stuff mixed in with it. But if it's just you and you're using a brush and, you know, it's in a nice, cool, dry location, like I don't see any reason why you can't keep it for a little while. So, long story short, that Tarte foundation is like 4 years old, but I love it. I'm going to go ahead and just hop off camera really quick to do this other brow. So, you guys probably just saw me do that, but, ooh, the sun is coming in too. Ooh. I don't have any lighting except for this, so this, I might need to adjust the blinds. Anyways, this is my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the number 2, and then my Anastasia Brow is in the color Taupe. So I'm going to hop off camera, do this one really quick, shut the blinds, and then I'll hop back on camera. Okay, not perfect, but good enough, right? So I actually got back from Arizona, and I had so many PR packages. Like, it was so exciting. I had so many PR packages, and I just couldn't wait to dig into them. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to film this video today also. But I have a few here that I want to use in this video, but I have a ton, you guys. I'm going to do a PR haul. Too Faced sent me this awesome package of their Pretty Rich collection. I got some stuff from Buxom. I got Profusion. Like, it's a good PR month. And I also bought a lot of things too. So I'm going to try to use some of those products right now. As for eyeshadow, I purchased this myself. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. It was part of their like Victoria's Secret fashion show, like special limited edition eyeshadow palette. It's in the color, I actually have no idea what color this is. Exaggerize, maybe? I've never used Charlotte Tilbury eye products before, eyeshadows before. So, well, there really isn't like a base color. There's like these 2 shimmer colors, and then there's this matte color, and then this like really shimmer color. So, I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Naked. This was in my Shop My Stash. I'm also kind of doing really bad at Shop My Stash. So if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below for you. But basically I went through my collection and tried to swap out some of my everyday makeup products for new products that were in my like larger collection. And my goal was to use those products, and I've kind of been failing at that simply because I've been wanting to try so many things. And I think that's my problem with Shop My Stash, is like I don't usually stick to my everyday makeup drawer. I do for staple products, but I'm gonna go into this darker color right here. But I like my eyeshadows for example. I always, like every day, will use a new eyeshadow palette. And that's kind of just a habit I've gotten myself in so that I can use my collection, you know what I mean? Because my larger makeup collection is literally right here. So it's not like I'm, you know, having to go out of my way or anything. to like walk into a different room or a closet or something like that. Like it's, you know. So yeah, I've kind of been failing at sticking to just those products, which is probably fine, you know, whatever. But yeah, so I've got a lot of new eyeshadows lately. This is one of them. I also got the Huda Beauty Nude palette, and that palette is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. It is so stinking pretty. Like, I am obsessed with it. It was the only palette I brought with me to Arizona. I was in Arizona for a week and a half, by the way, and then prior to that I was in Atlanta for IMATS, which I also have an IMATS haul that I need to film. I haven't even touched my IMATS products because I wanted to film them. I've had this thing lately where I have been trying to take things out of boxes and put them away right away, instead of leaving them in boxes and just letting it clutter, because for one, I don't have the space, but for two, I feel like it forces me to use the products right away, which I'm trying to do. I'm gonna use these. So Lancome sent me some of their Ombre Hypnosis Stylo pencils. This was sent to me through Octoly and Lancome for review purposes, of course. But they sent me 4 of them. These are the 2 that really caught my eye. This one is in the color 1. And it's like this beautiful, like champagne. Oh my gosh. It's kind of hard to see just because of this lighting. I had to shut my blinds because the sun was like glaring. Oh, there it is. So pretty. And I love these eyeshadow sticks, you guys. I'm such a fan of eyeshadow sticks. I feel like they're so easy to just plop on your eye, and like you can make a really pretty eye look like pretty fast out of them. Oh, so pretty. I'm gonna just buff out my crease a little bit. These are nice and creamy too. Getting back to the Huda palette, so it's the only palette that I brought with me to Atlanta and to Arizona, and I was loving it. And then all of a sudden, probably like in 3 or 4 days into my trip to Arizona, I started to get like an eye thing allergic reaction, and I don't know if it was allergies from the environment or if it was the palette that was causing it, but it was this eye right here, which is always my problem eye when it comes to allergies and swelling and stuff like that. Right before my wedding, I had a huge problem with that eye too. So it's just like my problem child. But basically, like the inner corner, like right here, started to get super duper swollen and red and like really wrinkly. God, that is so pretty. I keep getting, I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see, but it's just like this beautiful champagne-y color. And the second one I want to use is number 27 Bronze, which is darker, but it's still really creamy. I am loving these. Ooh, so pretty. Look at that. Oh, you can almost use these as eyeshadow or eyeliners. Also, ooh, my under eye concealer. Oh, it's looking rough. I tried to buff it out. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, my eye started getting all weird, and I have like prescription strength like eye stuff, like cream, like steroid cream I think is what it is, to help that go away, because it happens to me so frequently. And I wouldn't even consider myself like a sensitive eye person, but I get those weird eye reactions, and I like, again, I don't know if it's like products that are causing it or like environmental things or what, but anyways, I didn't bring that with me, and so I had to stop using the palette because I wasn't sure if it was the palette or if it was something in the air or what, and I wasn't like gonna be there long enough to like go to the doctor, you know what I mean? But that palette, I have it right here, it is so pretty, you guys. Like the colors, look at that. Oh, love it. So I've bought that. I bought a lot of cream eyeshadows lately. Ooh, these are tough to get off. I'm gonna have to use an oil tonight for sure. But yeah, I've been using a lot of like cream eyeshadows lately too. So my Sephora, so I haven't done a Sephora haul lately. And I think part of that is like what I was just saying is when I buy things, I've been trying to, so anytime I would buy things from Sephora before, I would kind of like collect it over time in a box. And then once I had enough to do a haul, I would film a haul for you guys. And for one, I haven't been buying as many things, but for two, I don't want to do that anymore because like I want to use the products right away. And I don't know, it's clutter. Like it's a box sitting on my vanity. It looks ugly. And so I've been putting stuff in my, drawers right away. And so needless to say, I haven't like collected enough to do a haul. But I feel like I have been buying a lot just because it's like the holiday season and stuff. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm getting on the weirdest tangent right now. Loving those Lancome sticks, by the way. Those are super, super pretty. I'm really, really excited about those. I am going to put a little bit of eyeliner. What time is it? 8:00. Ooh. It is almost time for me to go. I'm going to just put some brown eyeliner in my waterline. This is Ardency in Modster in the color Coffee. Ah! I can't talk and do that at the same time. Okay, for mascara, I wanted to try this Buxom mascara. So this is one of the little kits that Buxom sent me. It's only $12, which is a really good deal. You get a full-size White Russian lip cream and then their mascara. I want to say I have tried their mascara before, but I think it was a long time ago. And I don't remember if I liked it or not. So yeah, this is their, ooh, curling my eyelashes. It's just Buxom Lash Mascara. And it's in the color Blackest Black. Ooh, that wand is big. Sometimes I have to use mascaras like a few times before I can decide if I like them or not. This one doesn't seem to like collect a lot of product on the wand. It is like fluffing my lashes out though. It's making them look very voluminous, which I don't mind. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's just, it's not applying a ton of product, but it is like giving my lashes volume. I feel like I would need like 7 coats of this because it's just like, okay, there's 1 coat, there's 2 coats. It's just because my lashes are so, gosh, and I'm running out of time. I'm just gonna hop into, this is the other one I've been loving lately. It's the Hourglass Caution Mascara. This one puts a ton on. See how intense that is? I don't know if you guys even noticed. I think I will like the Buxom one, but I might have to wait for it to dry out a little bit so that it gets a little bit thicker, the formula. Therefore, it will apply a little bit more at a time, because I just don't have time to sit here and put like 7 coats of mascara on. You know what I mean? Ooh, I am loving this like smoky lower lash line. It's a little bit different than what I do for work usually. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. What am I gonna do for my face? I have a couple more things I want to try here. Oh, I have like 3 minutes left, you guys. Jeez. Where did the time even go? Okay, I guess I just got carried away talking to y'all. There I go again with the y'all. Okay, so bronzer. I've been liking this Laguna bronzer. This I like pulled into my rotation with my Shop My Stash. And I didn't travel with this simply because like the packaging is like humongous. It's like the deluxe big old mamma jamma size. But I do really like it a lot. It's like the nicest, like prettiest tone, and it blends really nice. I've had this for a long time and I just kind of never used it. But I'm really liking it. I'm gonna drag this down a little bit because the shirt I'm wearing today, I'll show you guys, is like a little bit more, it's not low cut because I'm going to work, but blush, I'm just gonna pop my Tarte Exposed on because it's easy. I know I like it. Perfect. And then for highlighter, I have this new Kevyn Aucoin highlighter. So this was sent to me through Octoly also to review, and I haven't tried it yet. I got this before I left and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. So here's what it looks like. This is their Neo highlighter. And does it have a color? I don't believe it has a color, but it's like an ombre, if you can see. So it goes from like lightest to a little bit more bronzy. So I'm gonna focus on, oh, that's nice. It's just like a nice kind of natural glow. See that? So pretty. Ooh, this is really good. And for daily basis, like going to work, something like this is what I need. I don't need, you know, crazy, glowy, blingy, over the top. Ooh, even the packaging is pretty. Look at that. Sometimes just a subtle glow is perfect because it gives you that little bit of like lit from within, so people can kind of see a subtle highlight, but it's not like you're trying too hard. You know what I mean? Because you are going to work. Okay, for lip gloss, this is Urban Decay All Nighter. I usually do my lips in the car, and I probably should today, but I want to show you guys. So I got more stuff from Lancome. They sent me some of their new La Absolute lacquers. These are so good, you guys. They come in like different finishes. Ugh, okay, I'm running late. They come in different finishes. Some are matte, some are glossy. This is supposed to be a long wearing one. So this is Buildable, Shine, and Long Wear Color. It's their Rise and Shine formula. Or no, Rise and Shine Color. I'm sorry, I'm getting things all mixed up. But it's this really pretty kind of like, almost like a coral, but like a dark, kind of like fall appropriate coral. They also sent me a really pretty pink and a really bright purple. But this one caught my eye the most. Ooh, so pretty. It's buildable, so you can kind of do it sheer and build it up. I like how pointy the doe foot is because you can really kind of get in there. Oh, I love this. It's so comfortable on the lips. It's a tiny bit sticky. And there's a little bit of sparkle in it. But look at how pretty that is. So pretty. They also sent me their clear lip liner. I'm gonna skip this today simply because I just don't have time. But this is really nice to like outline your lips to prevent a dark color from bleeding. The other two colors that they sent me, you'll see them in a PR haul soon, but they're matte colors and they are very bold. So it's nice to have that clear liner just to prevent things from like bleeding and stuff, you know. So, okay, I am going to go ahead and get dressed. I'll probably pull my hair into a pony just because I am like running out of time. But I'll show you guys my outfit for the day and then I gotta go to work. So I have my Michael Kors flats on. Lily, what are you sniffing? Hi, baby. And I have my ankle pants from Express on. I showed these in my Express haul if you are curious. And then for the rest of my outfit, so actually everything I'm wearing is from Express except for my shoes, of course. So I know the lighting isn't the best. This is just my window lighting. But this is the shirt I was telling you about. So see how it has like kind of a lower neckline? I mean, it's not too bad, but then this little choker thing, I've worn this in a few videos as well too. And then my little overcoat here, I probably should wear, or my blazer, I probably should wear an overcoat, but I'm not going to. It's really cold outside though. And then this little necklace that my mom gave me, my ring, and that is about it. So here's the makeup look. I actually really like it. I think it looks really good. I'm loving everything. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Lily, come on, baby. She's like, Mom, don't leave me. She follows me around everywhere in the morning. She is just my little companion. She follows me everywhere. Oh, baby. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm like taking you around my house. Gotta shut the door. A true get ready with me, huh? What are you girls all excited for? They're like, ooh, we know we're getting treats. Gotta get my coffee. By the way, you guys, these coffees from, I'm getting all disoriented here. I can't say that word. Gigliala have cream in them already. So the K-Cup, you don't even need to put creamer in it. It just comes out like this with creamer in it already, and it is so good. The salted caramel mochas are so good. But yeah, okay, it's really dark, but whoop. Lola, did you get your treat? Got it. Lily, catch. Good catch, baby. Oh, you guys probably couldn't even see that because it's too dark, but she got her treat. Okay, next one. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. I stepped on your bone, I think. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Talk to you next time. Bye. Ooh, buddy, that sun is shining bright in my eyes. But I wanted to show you guys, oh my God, look, oh, so bright. I wanted to show you guys this lipstick or gloss or lacquer in the sunlight. It is so pretty. Look at that. It's like, it's not sticky, it's just thick feeling, which makes me feel like it's gonna be very long wearing. So I wanted to show you guys that. Oh, there I am. I guess if I scoot back a little bit. And that highlight, look at that. It looks good. It just looks like a glowy, natural, like, you know? Anyway. All right, guys. I'm gonna go for real now. Have a good day. Bye. Thanks for watching.